Alright guys, Tom here and welcome to a new video. This is my setup video, room tour, whatever you like. I'm moving to Sheffield for university on Saturday, so if I don't show you now, you're never going to see it. So this is sort of a thank you for 50,000 subscribers. But let's get right into this, guys. I've been really excited to show you. This is the room which I've been doing my YouTube videos on for the last 3 years, and pretty much this is it. So have a look at that. It's nothing too impressive. I see all these YouTubers showing off all their electronic gizmos and all that stuff, but literally this gets me through the job, and I really enjoy this room. I spend 90% of my time in here, and I just love it. So what should we start off with? So we got this chair. I see loads of people showing off that they've got these really expensive, you know, computer chairs, but it's just 20 quid off eBay, and it does the job. You can sit on it. What else do you want from a chair? So there you go. That is my computer chair, and probably one of the most cheapest things I've got in the setup, but it does the job. And look at that, you can even see through it. It's bloody brilliant. What else have we got to show you? Okay, so we've got a Triple H poster here. I only really get calendars for the poster part. I never really take any notice of the dates, really. The t-shirt, I've shown you guys this before. It's signed by Jey Uso on that side and Jimmy Uso on the right side. Hoping to get this signed more when I go to Manchester and Monday Night Raw in November, and NXT in Sheffield in December. I hope I get some more signatures on that bad boy. We got that signed at the same time as well. I printed that and took it with me, and they signed it. It's cool that they put their signature on each other, which is great because that looks cool. A subscriber sent me that. It's from Seth Rollins. It's actually really cool, so thanks for that, who sent me that. This John Cena signature I sent for, but it looks really cool. This Brock Lesnar one isn't a real signature, but my girlfriend got it and it looks great. It's a really cool picture. We've got a Daniel Bryan one as well, which looks great as well. It's a little bit too small, but it always does the job. We've got a Slam City figure there. A few Hasbro figures. I mean, you old guys will remember them. Under these, I've got some wrestling tickets. All the wrestling events I've ever been to, I've got copies of those tickets. I always keep tickets. I like to do that. I've got like John Cena masks and stuff I made when I was younger, a few WWE books and bits and bobs, but apart from that, that's the extent of my WWE collection. A lot of it got sold off when I was younger, but I really like this signature collection, and I hope I can add to it when I'm older, and certainly the t-shirt as well. What should we move on to now? So let's move on to the main bit of it. It's the computer, the screens, all that stuff. So I have a PS4, as you can see down here, on the right hand side, and the computer on the left hand side. Now, I got a PS4. I'm not sure if it's as good as the Xbox One or if it's better or not, but it was cheaper at the time, so that's why I got it, and it does the job. I think it's great. I really like it. The computer, it's about 5 years old now. I've opened the case just to show you guys what's in it. Let's have a look. So, on those red sticks in the middle of the picture are 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is absolutely key for rendering. You want as much RAM as possible. We've got an SSD down there in the bottom of the picture, which just speeds everything up. If you want to transfer a file, it takes seconds. The processor is an i5 760 first gen processor. It's really old, but I've overclocked it. It normally runs at 2.8 gigahertz, but I've overclocked it to 3.8. So that is probably added a little bit more life to it. It'll probably last me a couple more years, but it definitely needs fans when you're overclocking, because it runs at 60 degrees with all these fans. If I didn't have as many fans as I did right now, it would just blow up. So yeah, that's pretty much how far the computer's going to go. I know you guys don't want to be bogged down too much in that. You can get better computers, but yeah, it really does the job. The graphics card is like a GeForce GTX 460. It's really old, but I rarely play games on it, so I don't see the point of investing in it. Controller, my girlfriend got me this really cool red case. She also got me a purple one for the other one I've got. Yeah, they look really good. They're really comfy as well. I think you can get them for about 5 quid on Amazon, and they look really cool as well. AT2020 mic, great quality. 150 quid is quite expensive for anybody really starting out with YouTube, but if you're serious, you should go for that, because it's really nice quality, as you can tell from all my vids. Logitech speakers, they do the job. They're really good, they're cheap, and I really like them. If I didn't have them, I'd have to play audio from the monitor speakers, and they're absolutely dreadful, so I'm glad I've got external ones. Razer mouse, Razer keyboard, that's a Razer Death Adder, that's a Razer Death Stalker. They're expensive, Honestly, I wouldn't really recommend the mouse that much. It was about 40 quid and it's not amazing. I mean, you could just get a standard mouse for about 10 quid and it'll just be as good. The keyboard, however, is great because you see these green LEDs, they light up in the dark, so you can type when you've got the lights off, which is absolutely awesome. If you're watching Breaking Bad at night time and you want to type, then that is the keyboard you want to get. It would put you back about 60 quid, but it's really comfy, it sounds great, and I really like it. The monitor, it's an Asus monitor, but it's absolutely fantastic. It's one of the best investments I ever made. It's 28 inches. You might think it's a lot. It is a lot, but when you're playing games on a 28-inch monitor, it is amazing. You get used to it. Imagine watching wrestling on this big screen. It is great. I decided to get a big monitor instead of getting 2 monitors. I prefer that, honestly. Now, I play my computer through the same monitor. I just press these buttons down here and change the source, and it will change over to the computer, and I have absolutely no issues with that whatsoever, and that is fine and dandy. Now, under here we've got the Elgato HD60. You see that little black box there? That records all my gameplay 1080p 60 FPS. It's good. Sometimes the files come out corrupt, but apart from that, it does the job, and it's one of the best on the market, if not the best. We've got some cheese on toast, which has been sat there for about an hour. I'll have to eat that straight after. The games, what games have we got? We've got GTA, WWE, FIFA 15, Call of Duty, Far Cry 4. This year I'm going to probably get FIFA 16, the new Call of Duty, obviously WWE, and I'm going to be getting Star Wars Battlefront as well. So they're games that I'm excited to bring to the channel probably. My desk is just full of bits and bobs, really nothing too exciting. My phone, it's an iPhone 4S. There's nothing better than the iPhone 4S. It's just box standard, does exactly what you want, and I have absolutely no worries with it. It cost me, what did it cost? It cost 100 quid pre-owned, so what's wrong with that? Laptop, it's an absolute beast. Cost me about 500 quid. I use this when I'm recording videos at night time. I go to the boiler room at the other end of the house when everybody's asleep and record them about 4 in the morning after a wrestling event. And I won't be able to do them kind of videos like pay-per-view reviews without this laptop, because that's what I do it on. It's an i7, runs at 3.2 GHz, 8 GB of RAM, absolute beast. It's an Acer laptop, and yeah, it was about 400, 500 quid, but it's a beast, and I'll be using that a lot more when I go to uni. At the moment, I don't really use it that much. I sometimes watch films in bed. Prefer my computer because of the big screen, and I just feel more in control with a desktop than a laptop with the tiny little touchpad. But it's good, it's decent. Now my bed, it's a double bed. We've got a bear there as well, and my pyjamas. But yes, apart from that, not much more to show you. We've got some films here, some DVDs. We've got the Man with No Name trilogy, absolute classics. You guys tell me what your favourite films are. I've got The Shawshank Redemption. We've got the first Saw, Fight Club, The Inbetweeners, The Green Mile somewhere. There it is. So yeah, we've got some absolute beastly films here. We've got almost the whole Inbetweeners collection there as well, apart from the second Inbetweeners movie, which I should get a copy of because it's good. Call of Duty 4 on PC, that's like the only PC game I own. I think I've got CSGO as well, but that's on Steam. A little duck that wipes your screen, it's a good job. Does a good job. A few stuff down there. That's going to go with me to uni, it's just bits and bobs. Printer, that'll be set up when I go to uni as well. Clothes, you don't really care. You know, teddies, whatever. Outdoors, that's one I have a view of. I live in a village, so nothing too fantastic, just a garage and my nan's car there. There you go. And the last thing I'm going to show you is just outside. So there you go, that's my nan's conservatory and that's her garden. So we live next door. So that's pretty much that. That is my setup, guys. Yeah, that's my wardrobe as well. I didn't remember to show you, but that is that. So if we want one last view, 360 angle, there you go, guys. So hopefully you have in fact enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys wanted to see this and have been interested. I'm going to swivel the camera around now. It might not autofocus on my face. Let's press this button, see if it does. Should be autofocus now. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for 50,000 subscribers. Hopefully I can show you my new room when I move. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Spike your hair.